Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. It's Friday again, so end of the week. The weekend is coming. Well, slow and steady, we managed to make this week profitable, even if the market didn't give us too much volatility or nothing special was happening in the market. Someone in the chat, please tell me if we have audio and video, and we can go and present the review, the overview on higher time frame. Thank you, guys. So, Bitcoin, CME chart. We start usually with this one. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Maybe a higher low again. In the bounce area, you can see the market stopped dumping and is trying to do something. If you look here on daily, you understand that this could be a symmetrical triangle, something that we don't really enjoy to see, but who knows? A symmetrical triangle has kind of a 50-50 chance to break in any direction. So up or down, we don't know. My thinking is we'll bounce here. We have a high probability to bounce here in this area somewhere. The problem comes where after the bounce, if we'll stop here or we'll stop higher, we'll continue higher in an uptrend, continue this uptrend, or we'll create a double top and it'll go down. I don't have a way to know that. So let's wait for the market to give us more details, more confluences, and we can play along. So volume, acceptable, not the best. RSI fighting 50% or 50 line, accepting below on daily. Fighting 50 line, it's okayish. Nothing special on MACD histogram, so nothing else I can do here. People, you can, Sebastian, for example, or Catalin, is the volume low? If the volume is low, please tell me and I could increase it a little bit. Oh, okay, thank you. So I see on OBS that the volume is okayish. Matija, please put your volume up. Okay, so Bitcoin, it's in the same place like yesterday and 2 days ago. Nothing we can do about it. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see the symmetrical triangle here. You can see it's forming something. The volatility is getting out from the market. On lower time frame, if you go, you'll see something else. You'll see a potential diamond pattern. But here, symmetrical triangle on higher time frame, and we'll see an increase in volatility, up or down. That being said, let's go and see what we have on the classic template. Let's zoom out a little bit more. We have support. If you look left, we have support here. I think we can think about a bounce, but give me a W. You know, I'm a big fan of W's. We had some W's here. I want some W's somewhere in this area, and then I could think higher. For the moment, I'll go on day trade if will be the case, but I don't have a setup on daily, and probably I don't have a setup on 4-hour chart. Okay, Ethereum, nothing special here. Yeah, we hold this trend line until 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and then we dumped. We have location here below this level, below $2,950. We have a long reload zone. If we look left, we have some support. Okay, hit me with a setup. Show me a W, show me bullish divergence, show me something. Because if I'll wait for a trend line breakout, I have to wait a long period of time. So my best guess here is general setup will be the best to play. We are getting an allocation. Let's see the indicators. Well, unfortunately, nothing. Maybe on 4-hour chart they are looking better. Let's just see. Now, on 4-hour chart, we can set something up here. You can see. Maybe. Another dump. But I don't have a setup, not even on 4-hour chart. And I'll wait. I think the best way for me to play this one is just to leave it alone until I'll have a clear setup. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We made some hopes here with these W's, but now you can see yams. If we'll accept below this one, will be a big yam. Let's just say that the market is going sideways. It's that simple. If we lose this level, if we lose 0.03, then this is the next level. I know looks ugly, but I'm not here to paint a chart or to make it look nice. It is what it is. If the market will dump, we'll dump. I'll adapt and I'll try to play in a setup and I'll try to make money. So I'm not thinking dumping for the moment. I'm thinking sideways, but at any point in time, this one could dump or retest this level. Do a Wyckoff check, a Wyckoff retest here. Pretty easy. Yeah, my thinking is we'll stop here first and then we'll dump there, but who knows. I want to see W's on Ethereum versus Bitcoin on daily chart. More W's, not yams. Dominance. Well, I want to see yams here, but I see W's. I don't like that, but nothing I can do. We are still fighting 60%, but I don't like this W price action here. W here, W here, W here. I was hoping for yams. I was looking on 4-hour chart. It's a good time to look at dominance because we don't know. We can pump and then dump back down and create a 4-hour yam or even a daily yam in a couple of days. And then we should be there. We should push the pedal if we see yams. For the moment, nothing special. We are still fighting 60%. And we are at this level. We are fighting this level for some fucking time. Yes. Yesterday I told you that you should be careful. Don't panic. Don't say that it's weak and it'll go down. No. Yeah, will be a buying opportunity if we'll reach long reload zone. Well, not this time, not yet at least. Hedge opportunity. If we reach the short reload zone, we are here. The best level to hedge is at the shark level because that will give you the best risk to reward as a trade. So don't consider this market weak. No, it's fighting this level, it's fighting 7,000. I consider that the ES is damn strong. I don't see a lot of weakness here. We had some divergence on some indicators here and there on lower time frame, but well, it's fighting really strong to break upside from this trend channel. This is an uptrend, yeah? And we are trying to break to the upside. You cannot consider something like that weak. Well, if you put the market against the money supply, you'll see a different picture. That's true. But here, you have to see the strength against dollar. That being said, let's go back on daily. I'm not trading traditional market. So don't ask me details. Well, don't ask me scalps. Don't ask me day trades about ES. I'm just using ES for the moment, using ES as confluence for crypto. If the crypto will continue to underperform, well, in a couple of months, half a year, I could change my mind and I'll say, well, I have my bags on crypto. I'll wait until they'll pump or will go to zero. And because I don't have enough volatility on crypto, I'll go on traditional market. For the moment, it's not the case. I'm still a crypto fan if I want to day trade, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. But that being said, market is strong. Don't long here is short reload zone. I think hedging in this area is not a bad It's just not bad. Gold, a new day, a new all-time high. We are fighting to get at $5,000. Well, just one little bit in that meme with gold will reach 5K before Ethereum will become reality. Well, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. No? It was a meme, it was a joke, but now it's reality. Funny that a lot of things that we consider them jokes in the late 5-10 years, now they are reality. Well, you can short wherever you want, but you have a setup. Why you want to short at 5K? I don't see why. You can if you want. You lose money, most probably. You see a market getting and trying to get in the last phase of the crazy phase, the last phase of the bull, and you want to short. What makes you think we'll stop at 5K? If you are a scalper and you know what to do, you wait for the 5K to break and then you take the reclaim back below as a scalp. If the market is still strong, get the fuck out. But I don't know. Are you a scalper? Can you show me 1,000, 2,000 trades as a day trader, as a scalper? Yeah. I want to see the log to convince me that you are able to do that. Anyway, not my business. I'm not your financial advisor. Do whatever you want. I'm not playing gold. Now, my play is on something else, and that's silver. I took some profit off here. I took another small chunk, 25% from the existing position is not as much as people think. Well, took more profit, trailing the rest to the moon. Let's move the moon even higher. When I said at 40 and something dollars that silver will reach 100 and maybe even more, this could be a nice trade. I made an exception for this trade because I'm not trading traditional market. And I said for silver, for this opportunity, I'll do an exception. And I'll long here and try to trail as long as possible. Well, now it's too late. You don't go and buy or long silver at $100. Someone will ask me, well, I could short silver at $100? Well, if you want. I will recommend to do that? No. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nobody could say, well, it's not clean. Well, it is. Damn clean. Look at it. You want to see a holy grail on daily? Well, you want to see more? Well, look at it. Holy grail give you the first fucking signal here. The second one here. And the rest of them, imagine to take a position here and say, well, I'll close the trade only with stop loss if it will stop me out. Just imagine. Anyway, that's a different story. Let's remove this one. I could put 4-hour chart for you to see it better. Entry here, stop loss here, entry here, stop loss there. Let's remove this one because we don't use Holy Grail on traditional market. Not, at least I'm not using it. Okay. That's silver. I could talk about silver, how great it is, how much premium is on physical. You have to pay a lot more than $100 for 1 ounce of silver. I'm not a silver bug, people. I'm not a gold bug. I was a trader on gold and silver. I enjoy gold and silver. I know the value of gold and silver when the shit will hit the fan. I also know the limitation of gold and silver if the shit really hits the fan, because you cannot eat gold and silver. They have some value when people still consider the metals valuable. But as a trader, I'll move the moon even higher. Who knows? Maybe silver will do something crazy like 20 years ago. Okay. Too high, too fast? About what? Another reminder, you're nothing. Well, yeah. You had a chance here, you had a chance in this area when we broke the all-time high again, uh, Alex. But after we broke the all-time high and we start pumping, no. Yeah, indeed, you didn't have another entry after we broke the all-time high. We made an all-time high here. We did a retracement. We did a W. We did an AB equals CD. You can even imagine the AB equals CD. And after that was damn hard to enter. And when it's running, you can see it's strong. Okay. Why I took a profit just below 100k, $100? Well, big fat round number. With experience, you'll understand why I put my partial take profits below the round numbers, not above them. As if I want to short, yeah, I want to the break of the big fat round number. But if I want to take profit, I'll put it below. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. Ask ChatGDP and will tell you. Silver. Okay, gold versus silver, no bottom here. No bottom on gold and silver. I could still enjoy the pump. Yeah. This chart will probably tell me when the pump is over on gold versus silver. If you are a gold bag or a silver bag, you love this gold versus silver ratio. That is telling you something. For the moment, you have to pay 50 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. You can think about what was the all-time low. And what that mean? Well, all-time low was in 80s. 50 fucking years ago. 14 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. We can go even more here, but that was it. That was the bottom. So we can still have a bit of room to dump from 50 to 30 and maybe a bit lower. Maybe. I do see a bottom here. No. So I'm more than okay to hold. I'm more than okay to hold this long on silver. If you are a gold bag, you know about gold versus silver, you know what that means. If you are not, you can ask a gold bag, not me. I'm a crypto bug, not gold bug. Total fighting 3 trillion here in the same place like 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Well, nothing is going sideways, that's sure. Total 3 is trying to bounce from this W, but similar with total, nothing. I want to see something on these charts. I made money as a day trader on crypto, but as a swing trader, nothing. As a position trader, nothing. As an investor, underwater. I hate that. Luckily, in crypto traders arena, we are creating day traders. We are creating swing traders. We are outperforming the market. That's good. But that doesn't mean the market is nice. No, market is shit on crypto. We made money because we managed to scalp on 5-50 minute chart and we find some nice setups and made some money. But if you zoom out, no, nothing. Ugly. Hopefully that will change. Okay, that's the overview. On the calendar, we don't have anything big for today. If I'll lower on normal impact, we have something, but in the New York session, maybe we'll move the market a little bit. Just maybe. Let's go back on day trading part. If you remember, I posted a trade here. Couple of days ago, even on general chat, I posted this one. I reposted from premium, from VIP, the holo trade. Some people even ask me, I'm still in the trade. Of course I am. This trade is still valid. Now I'm risk-free and deep in profit. I want to trail this one higher. Yes. My intention is to trail it higher. Maybe this high or maybe the other one. So I'll try to maximize the profit. If you didn't make it risk-free here, try to make it risk-free here in the resistance. Yeah? This was the only altcoin trade I post on 1 hour chart. Now we are on 4, but you get the idea. Now we are forming a big 4 hour W in the long reload zone with some old bullish divergence here. You can see bullish divergence here, bullish divergence on it. Acceptable, not bad. This could be even a daily W, which is nice, confirming we are long from before the W on higher time frame form, even better. It is what it is. Now, Bitcoin on 4 hour chart. Let's see what we have. Nothing. We are in the same place like yesterday. Let's lower the time frame on 1 hour. Yeah, we made money on this short, we made money on this long, we made money on this short, we got a stop loss, then we made money again. And now we are waiting for what? For a shark setup. I was waiting yesterday. The market didn't dump. We are in the same place like yesterday in the London, yesterday in the New York. If the market is not moving, nothing I can do. It's that simple. If the market will move, for example, will dump and will take my order here, well, then I'll have a setup. If the market will dump more and stop me out from this one, because I already have it in the order in the market, and will create an SFU here, well, I could play the SFU if will be the case. If the market will pump here on lower time frame, 1-3 minute chart, this is an SFU level. Not the best to play, because why? Let me show you why I don't want to play this one. This is an SFU, but also this one is a SFU, this one. Too many levels. So it's risky to play this one because the market wants to take maybe all of them. So playing a short SFU is not recommended here. And I showed you why. Do whatever you want. So that's my thinking. If the Bitcoin is not moving, I'm not touching it. Well, so be it. Stay there. My money are nice and safe. We made nice money this week. I was even joking on VIP with people. I made a monthly salary, and someone said, well, monthly salary from Switzerland, maybe. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Anyway, we made some money. If you didn't make money, but also you didn't lose money, also good. Okay, now Ethereum. I said about Ethereum something. Yeah, this is a range. This one, this big one, is a range, and we are in the middle of the range. This is the middle of the range. You can see top of the range, middle of the range, bottom of the range. We just rejected from the middle of the range. We accepted below, we retested, we rejected. I want to play here? No. I said it's probably forming a symmetrical triangle or a diamond pattern even. Well, let me show you the diamond pattern. Something like this, people. This is the diamond pattern. Diamond pattern is risky. It's like a symmetrical triangle. Fake out in one direction, will go in the other one. You don't know where we'll do a breakout. I want to trade silver, Ethereum here? No. To be honest, no. SFU this low, maybe I'll attempt a long. SFU lower low here, taking all the liquidity here. SFU in this low, that could trigger a long for me. SFU in this low could trigger a long for me. Fucking around when I see with naked eye, I see the diamond pattern there. It's stupid. At least for me. Maybe you have a different system and your system is telling you to long, to short. I don't know. But for me is probably the market will fight $3,000 like a hawk. Up and down, up and down. And doesn't matter if I'm long or I'm short. When you anticipate a dark maul candle, stay the fuck out. Why? Because it doesn't matter if you're long or short. We'll stop you out. So let's play the SFUs if you are a scalper and you are sharp and you know what to do. If, that's a big if. You can play this SFU to the long side. You can play this SFU to the short side. In the middle here, stay the fuck out because it's the middle of the big range, middle of the diamond pattern, middle of the everything, just leave it alone. Just my 2 cents. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's go back on 4-hour chart and see some shitcoins. As you'll see, we have location on most of the shitcoins. Location, that means long reload zone or a bit lower. And we have some potential W. Someone was posting in the general chat, we have potential W in this or in that. 90% of the charts have potential Ws on 4-hour or higher time frame. So that's not something you should wait for a W to confirm and then to retest. You should wait for the Bitcoin dominance to give you an M so you have an advantage. Potential Ws everywhere now. It's something, it's location and potential Ws. Well, maybe. But we need to wait. For example, this one. Oh, you can see it. Kind of a range. We made some money. Okay. You want to take a new setup here? Well, wait for a 4-hour W. It's forming something. Well, maybe. Look at it. Potential bullish dive. Actually, confirmed divergence on RSI here on this one. This is a confirmed divergence already. If you need me to pinpoint this one, join Capo 1. Okay? So, confirmed divergence even from the oversold area. Potential W's here. If someone will say, well, Paul, but you don't see this one for candle W. Well, maybe. Let's wait for a bigger one. But yeah, I could think long here, close to 78.6. I could hunt a setup. Aster. Well, we made a dump of the dump and we took the all-time low. This was the low. 50 cents, 55. Well, we took that liquidity, we are bouncing and we are creating W's. What you can do here? Well, if you know what power of 3 is, if you know, that could be a power of 3. How you should play power of 3? Well, if you have to ask me, don't play power of 3 because you don't know the setup. Okay. Maybe the market will dump and let's say if you this low. Well, that could be a setup on 1 hour. If you see a reclaim, you can play that one. On shitcoins, beside Bitcoin and Ethereum, don't play the SFU lower than 1 hour time frame. Play it on 1 hour. Reclaim on 1 hour is good enough. Why I don't accept? Because I don't want to accept. Why? We are called Crypto Traders Arena. We are accepting crypto. It's not. I think it's easy to understand why. We are crypto bugs. We want crypto. Why I should accept other payment system that will take me PayPal or credit card? A payment system will take me 5 to 10% from the payment. Yeah, imagine that. 5 to 10%, then you have to pay the taxes, then you have to... No, thank you. We have crypto, and if you don't have crypto, well, you can participate in the free part, not a problem. We are offering on the free part more than people are offering on some of their VIP lounges or something like that. Huh? Yeah, Alex says, Fiat Crypto Traders Arena. Or PayPal Crypto Traders Arena. No? Or Credit Card Traders Arena. No. It's Crypto Traders Arena. We are accepting crypto, USDC, USDT, and that's it. Actually, we have only USDC at the moment and only one address. The short answer is simple. Because of the fees, yeah, will cost me a couple of cents to receive a payment, nothing else. Okay, so Aster, power of 3, maybe a W here, maybe you should wait for another setup, but you should pay attention. Blue AI. Well, we are in profit. Blue AI doesn't care about Bitcoin dropping, about Trump speaking. No, Blue AI is pumping. Now it's going sideways. We are deep in profit. Let's enjoy that. Well, if you know and agree, why did you ask? Come on. Well, this one looks like it's dead. It is dead? Probably not. You can see at some point in time this one exploding. Yes. You can play a setup on leverage? Maybe not. If you want to buy it on spot on higher time frame and hold it, sell half on a double, look at it. It's doing some stuff when it wants to pump. But look at this motherfucker. Stop us out. We managed to get risk free, take a bit of profit, and then stop us out, and now it's above our take profit. Well, that's crypto. Nothing we can do. Next boss. Holo, we talked about RVV. We talked about stop us out here. After we hit the take profit on the moon bag, we are out. We have a good location here. Watch out. Wait a bit more because we have this tail low. That means a retest usually. So wait for a clear setup there. Don't go and play without a clear setup. And I could go over and over again in a lot of shitcoins, people. Still in profit. Avant good location. Yeah. If you still have the moon bag, that's up to you. But good location to think long. Some bullish divergence forming here. Most of the altcoins are looking similar. Potential W's. No, now we don't have a potential W. This was a potential W, and that's why I don't like the potential W's, because this was a potential W, and now it's not. We broke the low. So anticipating and front-running a setup is not a good idea. Anyway, here we had something, not the best price action, but you can see it's pumping. And I could go over and over again on a lot of shitcoins, people. 90 something percent are looking similar. Location and potential something. Look at this W here. At the all-time low. You think you can do something with this one? Huh? Just asking for a friend. I don't know. I don't know. This could look something nice. Can you take this retest? If it will happen? Maybe. If you take this retest, it will happen. Put the stop loss here, please. Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lows to protect your stop loss. That's safer than to put it here. Okay, so nothing else. Most of them are trying to form a bottom. And they are trying to form some W's in a good location. I could look at all of them. Nothing special. You can see. This is how I call it, sign of life. When you see something is low and then all of a sudden you see some volume, that it's a deep, clear sign of life. You don't chase that one. You wait for the market to come back down and take the setup if it will form something. Well, that being said, people, I don't know. Let's check the chat a little bit more. I don't see it. Is the Fogo trade running? Fogo? Did I put a Fogo trade? Claudio? I don't know to put. I don't remember to put a Fogo trade. What Fogo? I didn't. I have a acceptable memory, in my humble opinion, and I didn't frame any Fogo. On what? On Twitter? I didn't post any Fogo. Maybe I... well, yeah. Should be. If was about this W and you managed to take the breakout, maybe someone posted it in premium and I reposted on the general chat. I don't see why not if you manage to get in one of these W's. Now don't chase it. Wait for a retest. Either a pump chaser zone, either a retest of these W's. Robert, you posted and I reposted your trade. Repost, yeah, but I didn't frame a trade on Fogo. Well, that means is the trade posted by Robert. Yeah, Robert finished the Capo 1. I think also Capo 2. I don't remember exactly. But he finished the Capo 1 and Robert was one of the guys that posted nice trades. Clear setups. I loved his approach. So if I see a nice setup from him, I'll repost it on general chat from time to time. Nice setup on daily, on 4-hour chart daily. Look at the indicators, are looking nice. Let's put a pump chaser zone here. Even long reload zone, but that's a bit deep. Let's put a pump chaser zone. Well, here in this area, if you see a new W, or wait with a retest here. I think that was the setup. The retest of this W. Yeah, it's looking nice. Okay. People, no amount of TA will make you profitable. If you don't put everything in order, if you don't make a clear master plan, if you don't understand the probabilities, you don't stand a chance. If you understand the probabilities, then you'll make a clear plan with a clear risk management. That's why we are teaching probabilities, some exercises to understand the probabilities, so you'll accept the risk management. If you have a good risk management and a good plan and you are able to execute that plan, you'll make money. Otherwise, you are just a victim on crypto space, on trading space, whatever you want. You are part of that 90-90-90 rule. That's up to you. Yeah. That's why I'm not comfortable posting scalps on general chat on Discord. I'm not comfortable posting scalps or even day trades on Twitter all day long. Because I know some people will misunderstand that setup and they'll lose money. And I don't want to have that on my mind. When you become a premium, when you do Capo 1, at least I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you the how to do it. If you don't want to do it, that's something else. But you know how to do it. Shitcoins are looking acceptable. What do we want to see more activity? We want to see this one. This motherfucker aim me out. We want to see some yams here. Until then, is a selective market. Until then, you'll see something like this. Pumping all of the sudden. If you manage to get lucky and take this W, okay, you made money. If not, not so much. You can see this trade had everything. Should pump. It's not pumping for the moment. We are in. We are risk free. But we need more than that. We need something to push the market. That being said, people, I have 40 minutes again, and I said I'll do a 20 minutes daily crypto plan. But in the same time, I see 75 people in the live stream. If people are interested and they like the overview, the review of the market, I'll do it, and I'll stay more, and that's why I didn't say, well, it's enough, 20 minutes, I'll close it. No, I'm here to help if it's possible, and I'm also here to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah, you have to take responsibility for every dollar you spend. Simple. Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. See you. It's Friday. If you are not on Discord, see you Monday morning in the weekly crypto review. If you are on Discord and you are premium or VIP, see you in the next live streams. We have London for VIP, and we have New York session for VIP and premium. Okay, we'll start Capua 1 in beginning of February, Capua 2 beginning of February. We are still running the late registration. Yeah, some people even ask discounts. Well, in the late registration stage, we don't give any discounts. The discount was for everyone that joined after the beginning of the year, because we didn't increase the prices as we said. I said, well, let's keep him that way. We had 10 October destroying some people, taking their money. Let's not increase the prices. And let's post more setups on general chat. And we did that. That's our way to help you. I cannot donate money to everyone that lost money in the market on 10 October. I didn't lose money. I even made money, but that's a different story. Okay. Let's call it a live stream. See you people next time. Bye-bye.